Shalom, everyone. Welcome back to another predestined kingdom ministry or ministries international videos. Don't we? You look cute and young, child. Somebody was telling me that the other day. I was like, you look. They was like, let me see your ID. Ma'am, I'm 30. How old do I look? Say you like a little kid. That's beautiful. That's good. I hope I take natural stuff and keep it up. That's good. Okay. This is a serious videos. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm very grateful to serve the Lord, but then I just be like, why the hell me? I was doing everything I was supposed to be doing, and it be leading you in places you never thought. Like, it turns situations around, which it explains the Bible. When you please God, you cannot please man. And that, from experience, is all the way true. You're gonna have these people piss the hell off at you, and God up there saying, well done, thy good and faithful servant. So, anyway, if you hear any music, that's just a successful pregnancy subliminal. Before I got pushed into all this prayer, instead of resting like I was listening to prenatal music as well as doing the prayers and listening to subliminals. The angels are good too, but that's who's attacking me, people in the kingdom of white light. And so they shut up God, or if something is happening, they try to stop it. And so that's what I've been going through. And so that's when the Lord provides other help without them stopping it, such as subliminals. And he hears my prayers. So just keep praying. Anyway, the same people have been sending death threats. I'm gonna lose my babies. This is the same woman of God. God has allowed 2 husbands to come to me, and you stop them, or you procrastinate it, or you don't help it finish. Okay? Now here come a miraculous pregnancy, and ever since the Lord released it, or everybody found out who was supposed to, this particular prophetess has been trying to change time. You've been messing with my pregnancy test. You've been using your anointing and power to do a lot of stuff that you're not supposed to do. Okay. Stressing out a pregnant woman is, you can sit up there and call yourself a midwife. You're a false prophet. That's what God is saying. Anytime you move in your own will, especially, it's not out of love, but to stop the will of God. False prophetess. False prophet. You're doing everything for yourself. God is not approving of nothing you're doing day to day. Not none of the signs to go back to your choice. You just did that this morning. Go in peace. People are supposed to have private spaces, privacy. You're not supposed to just be looking at people all day. That's what you got your own children and grandchildren for. You got your own kids. When people leave your church, you don't continue to overexert yourself on them, woman of God, prophetess. You call yourself a doctor, a midwife. You're false. Because when God tell you to do something, you don't do it, or you pick and choose what you hear or you want him to do. And so that's what God is saying. Resign, step down. You're no longer being obedient, but you fully backslidden. Stop causing stress to make somebody lose their baby and then go on your altar and pray to God and ask him to do a miracle for somebody in front of you. False prophet, fake. Now, this is a part 2. I've been hearing about this awesome man of God. One of my leaders, of course. He real. He ain't fake. Bishop T.D. Jakes is all the way real. Eli, the priest, had sons that messed it up for him. Eli, the prophet, Eli repented for his own sons. But God wanted to prove a point, and so calamity still fell on that family due to the sons, or in this case, daughter, disobedience. Holy man of God and woman of God, Miss Rita Jakes. I only hear Sarah. I only say what I hear. If I don't hear it, I be quiet. And if somebody is playing in the spiritual realm and giving me false names, I'm right there repenting to say the right name. So I'm not doing anything out of love. Hell, she initiated that day. Your sons are initiating it. Eli, Prophet Eli, one of them best prophets God ever had to come unto him. Holy, did everything the Lord said, was right. We love you, Bishop T.D. Jakes. He wasn't perfect. He probably could have moved left when he moved right here and there. But that's not no false prophet. You only become a false prophet when you don't do what the Lord say, or when the Lord hasn't really approved or disapproved of anything, you take matters into your own will. That's what makes you wrong. When somebody asks you to go in peace and you don't go, it continues to harass them mentally and spiritually. And then you gang up and you get your daughter. That's what God is saying. You're a false prophet because I sent 2 men through your church and this girl's still not married. I sent this opportunity while she was attending your church and it still hasn't manifested. All because of you. And then you lie the following year to get something else done. That's what God is saying. You have to keep doing a negative ripple effect for something that you want to happen to get done. False prophet.